Hi, family. How are you? Hold on a second, let me shut this door. Okay. Hi. How's it going? I'm doing wonderful. I had the most fantastic time tonight. Playing pinball. I love that game. It was so fun. Like, I was just smiling. It's like, smile, smile, smile. It was so good. And then I ran out of time. So, but it was still really good. It was a good time. Really good time. So yeah. I was thinking about Jeff Erdman. Him and I used to play pinball at lunch every day together. He drove. I never had. I didn't even get a driver's license till I was 17. Like, I was literally just right before I left town. But so he drove every day at lunch, and that was his game. And he got me into it. We were both masters at that game. I've lost my touch, by the way, but I'm still better at that pinball game than any other one for sure. So it's my go-to. I always thought I would buy one day and have one in my basement, have like a pinball game room or something for the kids. Not for me, for the kids. But definitely Earthshaker would be in that room. Oh, that was a good time. My cheeks are hurting again. So how are you doing? Hi, Andre. Oh, my cheeks are hurting. Oh, it's been raining here all day. But I'm kind of hidden away from it all. Doesn't really affect me here. Except for when I go for a walk. Is that Sarah? Hi, Sarah. How are you? It's good to see you. How are you feeling? How was Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? Probably not, huh? So when I was walking, I was reading the environment, and I got Jesus is locked and loaded. He's locked and loaded. He's like ready to fire right now. He is ready. Oh, you do? That's cool. Maybe. I don't know, celebrating Christmas isn't always the best. I had a good Christmas. I made it through another Christmas, so that's always good. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I did a lot of sweating. I was like detoxing big time somehow. My face is all broken out now, but I quit sweating, so I think I'm done with that for now. That's good. Getting all kind of friend requests on Facebook now. They unlocked something. I don't know, it's so weird how they control shit, and then like I don't know if they put like a timer on it, and then it just expires one day, and all of a sudden I just get a flood of friend requests. It's kind of funny. Typical. It's typical. My emails are flooding in now too. Yeah, I've been really tired too, Sarah. Probably not as tired as you. You got a lot. You're fighting, but I think it's something in the air. Collectively, we've been really processing a lot of dense energy. Yeah. And it's fucking tiring. It is really tiring. There were a couple days there I napped probably 2 or 3 times, which is unusual for me. And then, and then there's like other days I only sleep 3 hours. So there's really no telling. And then last night I had like a really, really comfortable bed to sleep in, and I slept 2 hours. It was a good 2 hours though. Oh my gosh, did I love it. I appreciated it so much. It was so good. Very good. It's with seahorses, isn't it the male that has the babies or something? It's something weird about them. Or they're asexual or something like that. That's what it is. I think they're asexual. Yeah. The males have the babies. Okay. I was just looking at I like to read my environment, and I was just looking at a seahorse, and I'm just like, what is the significance of that? And the first thing that came to my mind was that the males are the ones that produce the babies. And basically divine masculines are a huge creative force right now. They're coming into their power. Their God powers of creation. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. And then I've got the turtle here too, which talks about patience, resilience, longevity, being in it for the long haul, wisdom, ancient wisdom. Yeah. And I also saw something about earthquakes. There's going to be a big earthquake somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess that's not like... Does it say take a rocket scientist to figure out there's going to be an earthquake somewhere? But that's just what I was told. There's an earthquake coming. Yeah, it might be in northern Europe. Oh, what else? The enemy's trying to put out fires. Yeah, the attacks have been crazy. They're still doing the magic. They're definitely still doing that. They did it for this full moon. I was feeling that too, Sarah, like big time. But it's like, it's whatever, because it really is just to strengthen us, is the way I see it at this point. When I first figured out about the black magic, I was like, oh my God, like, spare me, please stop. He needs a muzzle. I forget what I was talking about. Rhythm, shut up. God. That dog's hard to give direction to. He's flipping wild. But that's okay. He needs to be on a farm somewhere or something. So do I, by the way. I need to be on a farm somewhere or something. That's alright. I'm getting there. It's, right now, yeah. It, yeah, it used to freak me out, and now it's just like normal. It's normal. It's what happens. And it's still definitely affecting me. I mean, I'm pretty sure. But not in a negative way, in a way that I'm just getting stronger. 32, that's the number. That number's so significant. It's probably your last year of dealing with that. Honestly. Because that number's so significant right now. I've seen it like 4 times today already. I've spoken about it. It's just crazy. Yeah, this is your last year of being attacked. 33 is going to be your year of being loved unconditionally. It's going to be a switcheroo. I'm pretty sure it's already happened. It's weird. It's like, but it's like trickle down. We're waiting for it to trickle down into the 3D reality, which is in slow motion. Everything's in slow motion. Everything's already happened in the 5D. And it's trickling down into the illusion. And we're kind of just meant to sit tight right now and not make any grand gestures. What I've been reading lately is that it's time to let go of the negativity of the past. Forgive and forget. Mostly forget. Just forget about it. And we're moving into a new future. And we can't have that stuff on our mind, or we'll bring it into the future. So I was talking about this earlier. We have to like either be thinking very positively or clearing our mind. At least clear your mind. Don't think of anything bad. I really think it is. I don't know. That like just sent chills down my spine when you said it's been 32 years, because I've been talking with Andre about things that happened when we were 32 and just weird stuff. And it was like Jesus's last year of life. Something like that. And so last full year, something like that. But anyways, I just feel like 33, the 33rd year next year is going to be your year. And 33 is the number of unconditional love, by the way. It's the unicorn number of unconditional love. It's an ascended master number. It's an ascended state. So that's a good sign for you. Plus, you're right on track. You're a badass. You're already on track anyway for good things to start happening. Aw, thanks, Sarah. Um, at this point, we're kind of like, we've already bought the tickets into the amusement park, and we're just waiting in line for the Ferris wheel or whatever your ride of choice is, you know, for the cotton candy. We're already in. We're just waiting for the park to open, the rides to start, for it to be our turn. That's what it feels like to me. And the universe is asking us, yeah, that's right. So this is what they've been telling me, is it's like, forgive and forget. Don't think about any of that negative stuff, because we don't want to bring it forward with us. It will take care of itself. We don't need to really involve ourselves with it at all anymore. And focus on what you want to manifest in your future. And I was saying this earlier, it's like hard sometimes, because Sarah, you know, and I know, Andre knows, like shit has been so rough. It has been hard. And it's sometimes, I mean, and it's been a long time, like you said, 32 years. I'm thinking it's been at least 45 years I've been battling this shit. And it's a long time. It's a long time of having a negative result from everything you try, and like literally being blocked from every direction. So sometimes it might be hard to have positive thoughts. And so here's what I'm proposing. That's when you just don't think about anything at all. That's what I'm doing, because sometimes it's really hard. It honestly is like antagonistic to me to try to think about like really great things in the future, because it's just like, seriously? And when's the last time that happened? I don't know. I'm very realistic. I just am. And or maybe illusionistic. I don't know. That's just where I've been landing. I've been landing in Horrorsville for a long time now. So for me to be like, hey, like tomorrow is gonna be perfect, it's laughable to me sometimes, and it actually makes me cry to think about tomorrow being a better day. Because when has tomorrow ever been a better day? It just hasn't ever been a better day. So I'm just trying not to think about anything at all, and let the universe take the lead. I have set my intentions, and I'm in a state of surrender, I guess you could call it, where it's just like, I'm not even gonna think about that stuff anymore. You already know what I want. Like literally my only intention is literally just to be happy. I just want to be happy. If I can be happy, I don't really care what else is fucking going on. So, I've put some very simple instructions out to the universe, and I have been my whole life. So they already know. They already know what I want. And they aren't going to disappoint me. I mean, think about it. Who are they going to disappoint here? It's not going to be me. It's not going to be the one who's been flipping on the Jedi Forces team since day one, trying my fucking ass off to perfect this fucking game. There's just no way. Yes, it's hard for me to envision a better day right now. It really is. But I'm just going to envision just nothing and let the universe take over. The universe can envision what my happy days are. They really don't need my help. I've already told them everything I don't want. They got that down. I mean, honestly, beyond being happy, I don't know what I want. I really don't. I don't know what would make me happy. That's why I quit asking for specific things. Yeah. Yeah, the main thing is letting people, places, and things go that don't serve you. That's the whole, telling the universe what you don't want. It's been getting easier. I'm sure it has been for you too, Sarah, and for everybody. Like, it's just been getting easier lately to just be like, oh, hell no. I've been down that road. Like, it's not even hard for me anymore. It's almost crazy how I think back to when I was actually fooled by people, places, and things that I knew already didn't serve me. But I would be like, well, maybe this time it'll be different. Like, weird. Even knowing that me saying maybe this time it'll be different was fucking crazy, I still said that to myself and acted on that. So I'm feeling really positive with the fact that I don't do that anymore. Like, I do not fantasize about anything that is obviously a red flag anymore. It doesn't happen. Like, at all. At all. I'm very focused and one-minded these days. So I have no doubt that things are going to change, and soon. And they've already changed. I got to play pinball today. That was a big change for me. And it was my favorite pinball game too. I mean, you can't, I don't know. Like, that's God. It just is. I got to play pinball, and of course they had my favorite pinball game. I only have one pinball game I like. Only one. And they had it. And I won 2 free games. My first time playing it in 30 years. I won 2 fucking free games. And I only spent like $2. Used to be quarter games. Now they're 50 cents. But still not too bad when half those games are like $1, I think. So it was really fun though. It was just fun to do, like, just do something for fun. I'm so used to being like focused and like driven on work, you know. My work for God basically consumes me a lot. And so, man, that break playing pinball was amazing. It was amazing. It was so fun. Like, now I want to go to an amusement park. I want to go to like Cedar Point or something. I want to go ride a roller coaster. I'm ready to just go have some fucking fun. Like, seriously. Go to flippin' Disney World or something. I don't know. I love roller coasters though. The roller coaster parks are the best. Like Cedar Point or Kings Island are the best ones actually that I've ever been to. With Amy and Lisa Baxter. I used to go to Cedar Point every year with my Aunt Leslie too. She used to take me there every year. She didn't even like to ride rides, but she loved watching. She was a people watcher. And she was only 13 years older than me, so she did a lot of stuff with me. She was a really good aunt. She did a lot of stuff with me. But Cedar Point every year. We went every year to Cedar Point, every summer. It's really good times. I love Cedar Point. God, I love that place. And every year they get a new ride. So every year there'd be some ride that had like a 4-hour wait in the line. But usually the first year I'd chicken out anyway. So the next year I would end up going on when the lines weren't that long. Like, I remember when Demon Drop first came out. Demon Drop is like, all it is a little cart that you go up to the top and then it just drops. So you go free fall down and then that's the end. And then it swoops down and you're back, and then you slow down on a track that goes out. And I don't know, it looks scarier and mightier than it is. But I remember the first year that came out, I didn't go on it. I didn't want to wait 4 hours in line anyway. But it looked, honestly, I was a little scared. I was like, I don't know. And then the last time I went to Cedar Point, I don't remember the name of the ride, but I couldn't get the kids to go on it with me, so I didn't get to go on it. But I was totally gonna go on it. I'll go on any ride. I don't turn down a ride. I figure if most people survive it, I'll be fine. But because you're just buckled in, it's not like you're depending on your performance or anything. You just have to sit there. I love it. But there's this new ride at Cedar Point when I took the boys. I took Charlie and I took Luke, Tim's son, to Cedar Point, and they have this thing. It's like a NASCAR ride. I forget what it's called, but it's basically just a loop. It goes straight up into the air and then it comes back down. But it goes up high, and I guess it's the fastest roller coaster they had that year or whatever. And it goes up so high, it looks like it's just the wind could blow it over. It just looks like a needle that goes up in the sky. And yeah, Charlie was not having it. Luke, oh my gosh. Luke got so, I forget which ride it was in, but he got so scared on it, he passed out. He'd wake up and he'd be like, I passed out again. It was, oh my God. Poor kid, he was like, what are those sleeping sheep or something? They like freak out. They just pass out. That's what he was doing on this ride. What is that? The vagus nerve gets too stimulated, or is it I don't know what happens. I don't know how that happens. It's something to do with the vagus nerve, though. Andre would know, probably. Boyer would know. If Boyer was in here, he would know. I don't know. I think they're blocking Boyer because I haven't seen Boyer in a while. I think they're blocking him. Because he doesn't miss my chats. Not for... maybe for a day, but not for days. But... it's whatever. He can hear me. What else? Amusement parks. I can't wait. I really can't. I'm going to an amusement park. Doo-dah, doo-dah. It's like priority number 1 now. Isn't that cool though? At least I know what I'm doing next. The next fun thing, we have to wait for the weather to get a little bit better. But I'm going to Cedar Point. Or some roller coaster park somewhere. Depending on where I'm at that time. There's no telling. Time is like, everything's moving so fast. There's really no telling what's even going to be happening tomorrow because it's like, it's not normal time. It's paradigm shifts. It's time travel. We're time traveling. So there's really no telling. And half of y'all can bend time. I can't. That's what I learned. My mission doesn't allow me to bend time because I am a spiritual leader and we have to wait on divine timing. But the rest of you all that aren't spiritual leaders can bend time. And you do it by, if you want time to come quicker, you get excited about what's coming up. It'll bend time. It'll come quicker. If you aren't excited about what's coming up and you don't want it to come quicker, then relax more. If you relax more, you'll stretch time. It's as simple as that. And you know, everybody's witnessed that. Like when you're traveling, say you're traveling to an amusement park, for instance, and you want to get there so bad, like it seems like you just time warp there. You know, a 4-hour drive seems like it takes a half hour. You literally bend time. But on the way back, you're not really in a hurry to get home because you're just going home. And literally, the way back seems like it takes 10 times longer than the way there did. It's because time is being stretched out. That's how it works. Or if you're like me, you just gotta wait on God all the fucking time. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm not. Because I know my reward is great. And I'm fine with waiting. And I'm always well cared for. So I'm fine with waiting. I am impatient, but I'm fine with waiting. I mean it, I really am. I promise. I'm just teasing. I'm impatient, but I'm fine with waiting. For what, for what God has in store for me, I'll wait. I will wait. And I don't know if you've heard this yet, Sarah, but I keep on hearing that there's going to be some court dates coming up soon. People are going to be being exposed. And they're being exposed by Jesus. This is the strangest point that I have right now. Monitor is telling me he's exposing people. So I don't really get all that stuff because I don't know, I just don't get it. So we'll just have to see what he's talking about. He's going to have to show me. And he will, he said. He definitely will. It's just, life has such a strange way of working out always. And this is going to be a grand finale and a half. I just know it. I can feel it. Especially because of the magnitude of everything that's been done that has not received justice yet. And how long it's been stretched out for. Because I've seen people get their karma for messing with me. And it is not pretty. And it's usually immediate. But it's probably because I let those people go easier than I did my family. I didn't let them go very easy. I wanted to love them into health. I wanted to love them into spirituality and turning to God and all of that. And even when I decided I wasn't going to do that, I still subconsciously was like wishing and hoping for that. And it was messing up the program. It was protecting them from their karma for coming up against me. And they're going to get it worse than anybody ever has. And I've seen it so bad. And nobody's ever come near betraying me in the way that my own mother did. Honestly, we'll just start and stop there. And many others. The people I've seen get their karma, their justice from coming up against me, were people that only had a short period of time to be able to come against me before I cut them off. It was short periods of time. And they all either ended up in prison, dead, or brain dead. Or went to prison and then died as soon as they got out of prison. It's not pretty what happens to the people that I'm done with. Like, I have no feelings towards them whatsoever. No cares for what happens to them. And then shit just hits the fan. For them. So I am assuming that the laws of the universe continue to hold true. And that I'm going to see the same and that you're going to see the same, Sarah, with these people who have been able to continue to attack us our whole lives. They're going to get it the worst. not that I care what they get. You know, I hate to say this, but part of me feels like they're going to be dismantled. They're just going to cease to exist because there's such dark souls that there is no healing it at this point. And yeah, they're just not going to exist anymore. And that's fine. I'd rather not think about everybody being tortured anyway. And if you think about it, and the only reason for karma is to get your soul on the right track. It's an act of love. It's like tough love from God. There's no reason to give these souls karma. They're not gonna, it's not, what are we gonna do? Give them another chance? Like, probably not. There's probably a lot of them that are just too twisted. They just need to be dismantled and cease to exist. And that light energy can be recycled somehow. Oh, welcome back. So yeah, that's probably how that's gonna go. I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I don't really know anything. But it seems weird. It's just so weird how it's like the things that I intuitively guess. I mean, but it always seems to be right. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I have a good idea. Let's put it that way. I have a good inkling of this is how it's going to go down. Not that it matters what I think about it, but I do like that plan. I do like that plan. It's not that they're not forgiven and forgotten. It's that there's no logical use for those entities anymore. They've served their purpose. We've separated. What are they going to do? There's no one left to torture. Except each other. And it's like self-destruct mode. So that'll make the world a brighter place. For shizzle. I don't know. What else? Something about crystal. Crystalline DNA. Our DNA is upgrading more, becoming more crystalline. Rosie, hi. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad to see you. I never see you on here. Was it hard for you to get a comment in? They're gonna block you now. I can't be too friendly to you. I love you so much. It's so good to see you. You just made my night. I haven't seen you in so long. Well, not on a live. Shit. I hardly ever see you on lives anyway. You're making me want to fix my hair. So do I look good enough for my Rosie? You're back in school? Cool. What are you studying? You know what I think would be cool to go to school for is how to grow exotic flowers and stuff. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I changed my shirt, or my sweatshirt. uh, did you see the tarot reading I did earlier? It was pretty good. So weird. I'm so weird. It's like as soon as I don't have tarot cards on me, I'm like, I want to do a tarot reading. But it's alright, because it forces me to read my environment more, and I actually get more out of that. Somehow I do. I don't know, maybe I should pull some cards. You want to do it? You guys want to do a tarot reading? Oh, cool. Very cool. I got Reiki certified. I did that. And I wanted to be a holistic doctor, but then I ended up becoming a physical therapist instead. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I love that for you. You want to pull some cards, Rosie? Man, it's like crazy. I have 2 friends in the chat all at the same time. Like, what's happening? Okay, so that's more. That's more trickling in. That's more trickling in. There's more. Every time I go on my Facebook page, I've got like 10 friend requests, which is so much easier than requesting friends. It goes so much faster. Plus, they're probably more real people than when I don't know. Actually, it's probably about the same. Anyways, my emails, I'm getting all kinds of junk email, like Arbor Day Foundation stuff. I haven't seen that in years. Like I said, 4 years. It's been 4 years they've been blocking all my stuff. And I wonder if it has to do with you, Andre. Making sure that you can't get an email through to me. So they just blocked them all for a while there. Yeah. Yeah. Again. It's so good to see you guys. I'm like so excited now. I can't believe it. It's like my birthday. It's my birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday. I was looking up some stuff about where a friend of mine's from today. I was researching Google on the well, you know, maybe I shouldn't say, but you know, in Europe over there. I was researching in Europe, and you know, my Viking heritage, basically. I've been researching that for days now, and my other incarnations, which I don't know if you guys have figured out other incarnations of yours, but that's like an interesting search. Almost not really a search, it's more of a happenstance, or like, whoa, that's me too. I can see how There's many different versions of us in throughout time, throughout illusionary time. The I. Queen of Swords to the Two of Cups. Queen of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Somebody's investigating a love situation. Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I don't know. I only have one deck, so I don't want to just start laying cards out. I want it to be very purposeful. Oh, babe, that's rough. That's so rough. I haven't had to have dental surgery since I got my wisdom teeth out. That was not a good day. I was not happy about that. My dentist was fucking perv. He was pervy. And I don't know. That whole thing, I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about what happened that day. I'm not liking what happened that day. I've never had a doctor hit on me so hardcore and then put me under. I did not like that. It was probably fine. It was probably just fine. But it didn't feel like it was. I pulled the Ten of Swords. I don't want to uncover any more stuff, okay? I'm not in the mood. I don't think that anything is relevant at this point, okay? Okay. I just want to put that out to the universe. It's just not relevant anymore. I'm not thinking about that stuff anymore. My friend Tanoa Downing was in Austin, or he still might be in Austin, which to me is really exciting because Austin's my favorite city in the world, I think. I love Austin. Oh, there it is. It's the live music capital of the world, and I'm a live music junkie. Yeah, if I could see live music every day of the week, I would. I totally would. So anyways, Austin's a town for me. And Tanoa Downing's in Austin now. And if you don't know who Tanoa Downing is, you gotta look him up on Facebook. He is a revolutionary hero. Okay, so we've got Ten of Pentacles crossed by the star. Ten of Pentacles. Blah. Ten of Pentacles is generational law. And this looks like a happy family and all that stuff. And this is coming to the star seed. This is like first two cards out, the star and Ten of Pentacles. That's crazy. Okay, but then in your subconscious, you have the Ten of Swords. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Imagine that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I was a kid, my eardrums burst too. I forgot about that. I had really bad ear infections when I was a kid. And my mom was a nurse and she refused to take me to the doctor. And it hurt so fucking bad. And I woke up one morning and I just had blood all out both of my ears. And my mom finally took me to the doctor. And the doctor was just like, she burst both of her eardrums, Tracy. Why didn't you bring her to the doctor? They've been fine though ever since. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've been so lucky with my teeth. So lucky. So fortunate. God, I love my teeth. Oh. Thank you, God, for my teeth. I don't know why, but I appreciate my teeth more than just about anything on my body. Anyways. Nine of Cups in your conscious mind. Ace of Pentacles in the past. Three of Cups in the future. Seven of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. 7-7. That's your feelings. Feeling lucky. Feeling like your harvest is coming in. Ooh, and the people around you are feeling a little left out in the cold. You might be being a little icy to some people. All right. This is like a really good spread. Really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. What's under the deck? Two of Swords. A decision's been made. This is just... Okay. Oh my gosh. A judgment's been made. A decision's been made. It's not looking good for this brother, uncle, father figure. The truth is coming out. The truth has come out. Their plans didn't materialize. your gold digger family is getting judgment. Or ex-lover, narcissist gold diggers getting judgment. This is crazy. There's like some kind of decision that's been made, I think by the universe is what it seems like, about this money that's been stolen. And it's a negative, it's a negative judgment for this narcissist figure. Could be father, uncle, brother. Could be really anybody, because then we got the inverted 10 of hearts, or 10 of cups, 10 of hearts. The inverted 10, it's been a while since I read cards. We've got the inverted 10 of cups, which is family. Okay. So there's been a judgment made on this money that's been stolen. And it's being, this inheritance card is being given to the star. The inheritance is being given to the star. The judgment has been made, or this judgment is about to be made. I've been hearing this lately. If it's not in my life, it's in somebody's life. It's happening. And the subconscious position is the 10 of swords. This has to do with total betrayal. Ten. You're rising above this. You've ascended above all of this thievery. And that's why the universe has been able to make a judgment. You surrendered the shit. Surrendered the shit. That's really good. And so then we've got 9 of cups here, and your conscious mind is wish fulfilled. You have everything you want or need. You at least have everything you need. Taking control of your environment. Starting over. 9 is the number of new beginnings. It's also a number of stepping into your God space, your God role. Happiness, joy, high vibe and shit. Love. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You were given an opportunity by the universe to defeat these people that betrayed you. But these people that betrayed you, they didn't come up. They didn't stand up against you. They went behind your back when you weren't looking and got you that way. A bunch of cowards. Which in turn led to your ascension. In the near future, we have 3 of Cups. This is celebration. 3 of Cups card is a celebration. It's also Divine Union card. God, and the divine partners. That's 3. Cups are love. Then we have 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You're defending your harvest. And at this point, that's literally just defending your life, your mind, body, soul. That's all you need to create all of the abundance that you're going to need. Five of Pentacles is in this position of how others feel around you. They're feeling left out in the cold from your money, from your stardom, from your harvest. They're feeling like you have blocked them off. And final outcome is Ace of Cups. New love. Divine love. Let's see. Let me clarify this outcome, the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Wands. This is a cool Knight of Wands card. Looks like the Dukes of Hazzard card. You ever watch that show? I loved the Dukes of Hazzard. I was a TV junkie when I was a kid. I was like glued to the TV pretty much all the time. It seems like, I mean, all my memories of my childhood were TV. Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days, Brady Bunch, Dukes of Hazzard. And then I love game shows too. Price is Right. I always watched Jeopardy too. I don't know why, because I didn't know the answers. Oh, and Wheel of Fortune? With Pat Sajak. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Isn't he Canadian, Sarah? I think he's Canadian. So is Alec Trebek. All the game show hosts are Canadian. What's up with that? So is that one guy that does the Love Connection. I'm pretty sure he's Canadian too. What's his name? Chuck Woolery? I'm pretty sure he's Canadian too. I'm seeing orbs everywhere. All the good ones are Canadian, huh, Sarah? Oh yeah, and Three's Company. I loved Three's Company too. Oh, I love that show for sure. And oh gosh, there's so many of them. I loved Soul Train. That was my favorite Saturday morning program. Soul Train. I would dance my ass off. Yep. Canada breeds those good game show hosts. You know, I know some people in Canada, Sarah. I never even told you about that, but one of my favorite people, he's passed away now, but his name was Sandy Moffat. He played, pretty sure he played soccer for the Canadian national team. I know he did for the Scottish national team. And then I think they came to Canada and did it there too. It's my dad's best friend. And last time I saw him, we went to this music festival and he built a teepee. He lived on a farm and he cut down some pine trees and he built this humongous teepee at this music festival. It was flippin' amazing. He was an awesome person. Oh my gosh, he was so awesome. I love that man. His kids are still alive and his ex-wife, they weren't together. But, yeah. They live in Toronto. Yeah, he was one of the good ones. They probably poisoned him or something, cause he died of some weird brain cancer. You know, glioblastoma or something like that. Something crazy like that. So it looks like this Ace of Cups has to do with somebody coming in quickly. Could be a fire sign. They could drive a muscle car, just like on Dukes of Hazzard. I can't steer those things without power steering. I swear to God, you gotta be like, seriously, have some muscle to drive those cars. I couldn't do it. And especially in the winter, that shit was crazy. I used to date a guy who had what was it? A Chevelle, I think it was. I don't remember. It was one of those cars. But I don't even know how he drove it in the winter. I couldn't drive it in the summer. He did end up in people's front yards a lot though. He sure did. Rear wheel drive in winter roads. It's like they lived out in Chesaning too. It was like back roads everywhere. So there's somebody coming in quickly in the outcome with the cup of unconditional love. And there's a dove on this card, which is the international symbol for peace, I believe. It's going to be a peaceful interaction. But it would have to be with the Ace of Cups, handed to you straight by the hand of God. Did I show you this card? All right, let's clarify the Ace of Cups next. We get another knight. I'm not even gonna take those cards. It's too many cards. Too personal. I can't take it away from my story. I'm gonna leave it. Page of Cups. So this Knight of Wands is coming in with a love offer. Could be an apology. I'm sick of hearing about apologies these days though. So we're not going to call it that. We're going to just call it a love offer. Peace offering. A peace offering. Oh, God. No. No. We're not talking about any of that stuff. Nope. Okay. Let's just go. I'm going to clear this up. Let me just tell you the gist of it. there's multiple people coming at you. Okay? So be discerning. Is that enough? That just described the past 6 cards I saw. Like, hey, let's just skip over that. I don't want to talk about it. Change your fucking number. Call it a day. That's what I do. Works for me. Oh, I love Vancouver. I've never been there, but I know I love it. I like trees and I like rain, so, and I like the ocean. I don't think I could go wrong there. Man, have you guys heard about LA? I don't watch the news, but I did see some little blip about how LA's. I heard something from Monterey about how California is just gonna not exist anymore, and then I heard about these torrential rainfalls. Maybe I should just Google it or YouTube it and see if. I'm sure LA is still there. Or I'd have heard about that. I just saw an orb right on the camera. I wonder if you guys saw that. It didn't fall off into the ocean. That's good. I wouldn't suggest staying in California though. It's not looking good for that state. Too many transgressions. California is going to be sacrificed first. I told all my friends in California that already. Hopefully they listened. And I did hear about the earthquakes. I hope that's not, that might be California too. They always have earthquakes, so that would be typical. Who took it? Oh shit. This bed is so comfortable. I love it. It's like a recliner by day and a bed at night. I've never ever been in a futon that was so comfortable. And it's old too. Like she said she paid thousands of dollars for it though. So I would hope so. But I didn't even think you could get a good one. I didn't even think there was such a thing. But there is. This is the best flipping bed. Oh my gosh. For a bed on the go. It is fantastic. I'm feeling so much better. I've been eating so much better. Someone brought me over a salad and pizza tonight. That was a nice treat. She's so nice to me. I love her so much. But I also ran up to the store, got some bean dip and chips, and a cup of ice. So I had ice for now at least. There's no freezer here, so that will have to be a daily thing. But that's fine, I gotta get out anyway. Everything's just fine, really. a lot of sitting and waiting. Well, I'm not really waiting. I got a lot to do. I'm really busy. So that's nice. I like being busy. The days are just flying by. Like today seemed like 2 hours. I couldn't believe when I saw it was already like 9 o'clock. I was like, oh my gosh. The days are just flying. And I only slept 2 hours last night, and the shit's still flying by. So whatever's happening, it's happening quickly. Must be because I'm so excited about seeing Andre. I'm bending time. Maybe. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Or maybe we both are. But I've got this divine timing thing that keeps kicking my ass. But if there's one, I'm seeing orbs everywhere. If there's one thing I've learned, it's yeah, patience is really important to survive life. The better you are at being patient, I think the easier the easier life is, obviously. I used to be really bad at it, but I've gotten better. For shizzle dizzle, I've gotten better, but I'm still impatient. I am still very impatient. I want everything now. I don't see why wait. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me to wait for anything. Oh, nice. That's really good. I love salads. They're the best. They're so delicious. Well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a snack or something. I gotta post a couple of my shorts. I made another $1 yesterday, so that's exciting. I think it was like $1.10. So I'm really moving up in the world, and well, I'm on, my trajectory is on the upswing, so that's good. And I've got like I think $16.10 now that YouTube will owe me once I reach 100, and then they'll pay me. But hey, I'm $16 in. It's better than nothing. I mean, it's definitely a start. If I can just get them to forgive me, or if they could just start being decent human beings, one or the other, that would be nice. But I doubt that's gonna happen. But if I can just get those shorts to, what do you call it? Go viral, I'll be fine in just shorts. And it's honestly an ideal way to make money off of YouTube. Really, if you think about it, just little shorts, it's easier to make them. And if you can get them to run in a way that, a lot of people are seeing them, then I'm sure you could be somewhat profitable from them. Probably very profitable, what am I saying? So, and with my new attitude, I'm definitely not wanting to focus on anything negative. So, and that's how they wanted me in the beginning. So maybe things will get smoothed over time. Isn't that how it usually goes? They'll forget they hate me after a while. They'll forget that I used to have such a terrible mouth on me. And they'll forgive me and start running my shit. Or they'll forget and they'll start running my shit. They're still really mad at me on this channel. They barely run my stuff at all. But it's whatever. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's probably being, people are probably seeing it. They're just not tallying it. And they probably don't like me talking about that either. But if it's true, then I'm going to say it. So if they want me to quit talking about that, they should quit fucking with my numbers. And I'll quit talking about them fucking with my numbers. Like, just totally I'll quit talking about it. Just quit fucking with my numbers. And it'll be a non-issue. You see how that works? And I'll make you all of the shorts you can handle. You'll love it. That's what you want anyway. And we'll be friends. Okay? Quit fucking with my numbers and we can be friends. Oh, shizzle. My phone's about to die. I don't have stuff set up to where I can have the phone plugged in while I'm doing this. So I'm gonna have to let you go. Yeah, I gotta make those dollars. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, eventually something's gonna, like, I just kind of feel like it this way. I'm being blocked. And so eventually just the blocks are coming off. Like you and Rosie both got through to talk to me today. That's a big deal. And the other blacks that I've noticed have been being released. And it's only a matter of time before the blacks on YouTube will be released too. And they're going to be like, why is she demonetized for all this? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, why? There's got to be a reason you demonetize somebody, right? You can't just do it. And if you look at all the stuff on YouTube, like, what's their problem with me? And then on top of that, if people are watching it, what do they care? Like, people are watching those commercials. What do they care? People are watching it. Anyways. So, yeah, if they quit messing with my numbers, then we can be a peaceful tribe. And I'll be an asset to the company. I'm an asset to any place I decide to settle down. Let's face it. So yeah, they should just play nice with me. Yeah, me too. That is what I'm hearing is about to be rectified. That's what I'm hearing. I've been hearing that for a while, and actually like a long while now. But I'm hearing it is coming soon. So, not that I really care. I don't even give a damn about the inheritance. Like I'm just happy with my $16 a month. But you know what I mean. Like, I really don't even care about the damn money. I just want to live peacefully and happily. I don't need money. I don't need that much stuff. It is nice to eat, though. It really is nice to eat. And it's nice to have a place to sleep that's dry and warm. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot money can buy that makes me happy. I just want to live in the woods in a little cottage. A little shoe cottage. Alright, I better go before I get cut off. I love you, Sarah. I love you, Rosie. I'll be back later. I'm sure. I love you guys. Thank you, Sarah. I'll see you soon. Take care.